Hello, everyone. This is Paul, Reformed Nerd. Welcome to Blueprints. This is a game I saw when it came out. Kind of got me a little bit interested and seeing how much love it got from people watching the Game Awards and people being offended that it got passed over. I figured, hey, what the hell? Let me give it a try. But I hope you're all doing well today. Happy Saturday. My day was extraordinarily busy. Quite glad it's over with. Okay, there we go. Dogu Bomb. You sure this was just like a one-guy project? Those are always impressive. Tunda Ross. I'm assuming that's the guy.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
I,
Whereof I have hereunto set
what does
my
a timely
hand
manner mean?
8th day of March, 1993.
I mean, for a contract, it has to have a specific duration. All right, so I've seen a couple of streams on this. I have a vague idea of what's going on, of course. Never seen Room 46, though. All of the playthroughs I've seen have given up well before then. Open only in the event of my death. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as they did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I'll assume that you're fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of my bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered by the fine print in my will that I feel you should bring to your attention. No tool or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations would prove an impediment for someone who's resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of previous days. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home in the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond a particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my blessings and wishes, best of luck. Okay, so we got ourselves a map. Searching the estate can be exhausted. Each time you enter a room, you lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you find you'll be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. All right, understood. Anything else we can interact with? Seems not. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 step, 2 items in the closet, or a hallway. Can I bring up the map? So I think there's another room on the other side of this. So this is the same orientation as it'll appear. No, okay, it shows you the orientation it will appear. So I'll go with a hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. It's on red. I know one of them is more likely to lie to you, but I don't remember which one is which. Parlor. Gives me a puzzle piece, or a bathroom, or a storeroom. Well, this is a dead end. So let's go with the storeroom. A key. And a gem. So parlor could be good. Let's see what these puzzle pieces are. What do you mean by a puzzle piece? Wind-up key. Oh, it's a parlor game. All right. Your Herbo, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine in your estate with the old Hans this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had seen seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusion that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write in the particulars of the game when I found the time, and I had included it with this letter. All details you will need to share with guests should be inclined to play this confounding game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within the other 2 are always empty. Okay, so which one has a statement? The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. One box, at least one box which displays only true statements. At least one box which displays only false statements. Okay, so the gems are not in the white box. That's a lie, then the gems are in the white box. And then this one would also have to be a lie, which means this one has to be the truth. The gems are not in the white box. Wait. Okay, hang on. The gems are not in the white box. If it's true, then the gem can be here or here. The gems are not in this box. If that is true, then the gem is here or here. But if this is false, then this one is true. I think it's black. Damn it! Logic puzzles. Guest bedroom, that would be good. And that's a dead end as well, and it gets me 10 health. 10 steps. Just wanted to write a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Everson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen a billiard room in this house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Okay, got another gem. So kind of locked myself out of what we've had going on here so far. So I gotta go back to the start. Don't want a closet. With a nook. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down in your notes and observation. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly a journal. Be an invaluable tool. Oh shit. This is the only one that would actually keep me alive. I still have the entrance hall downstairs. It's something with a lot of doors. Okay, this one has a lot of doors. Whenever you enter chapel, lose a coin. Whenever you... Courtyard. Gem requirement. This would give me the most doors. Now I'm out of money. Utility closet. Breaker box. That could be of value. Okay, turn off the key card. don't quite know what that is, but probably better to have it. Oh, I can't lose coins because I don't have any coins. Corridor is always left unlocked. Pantries +4 coin. It's the only thing that would be of any value, really. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think even spread would be ideal. The enclosed amount should be covered expensive, but please bring back any change. Leave in the pantry. Okay. And then this door leads nowhere because there isn't a door over there. Got +2 from the apple. And go up the ladder. -1. Courtyard gem requirement. What's the gem requirement? Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Commissary. Or den. Something about the clock. It's not even ticking. Security room. Seems oddly dramatic for a security camera room. Blue memos, true. Red memos are lies. Okay, so they now I don't remember which side they said had more more locked doors. Effective first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. Attendance will no longer be registered in the morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out. 2 of the terminals can be found in security and the laboratory. Any questions or concerns? Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as redundant security measures, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be blocked as you progress north. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. But red are lies, so you still require the lever. +1 something for each time you've drafted laboratory. Observatory, sorry. It's unique. The fixed stars. Complete star base. Number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day. Different constellation of various sizes may be visible. North Star, 1 gold. The Twins. The Slice. The Southern Cross. Diamond Miner. Farmer's Apple. Clavis the Key. Okay. North Star. Don't know what that's gonna do, but I imagine it's a good thing. 2 gems. Don't have that. I will loop back in. Oh, damn. Metal detector. Oh. It's not a hidden thing, it's just... If there is something in the room... it tells you. Flip it over, see the back. Is there a code there? Gotta go back to the courtyard. No gems, no gems, closet. Yeah, that's my last door. I don't have a gem to... Ivory dye. While drafting, you may use... No, that would have been useful a minute ago. Shovel. Okay, there's grass here. Can I dig anything? There's no way back without going through the chapel. Don't know what to find on the outside here. The rules set forth by your great uncle, you will not be allowed to stay overnight with the healthy. You have scouting skills and been put to use to fabricate a very respectable sleeping quarters. Alright, so that's where I'm living since I can't get into the house. Code for that area. Well, I'm sure there's probably something I can do in there at some point eventually. All right, let's go to bed. control already. Breaker box already. I never found out what I could do with the breaker box. Another breaker box. Alright, fine. I'll unlock the breaker box. What color am I supposed to be getting? Yeah, I'd have no idea what the hell I'm doing here. What's the goal? So I've already got one dead end. Fantastic start. Gem. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Nice if you had the door on the other side. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, so west wing is less likely to be locked. Rooms for sale. What? Shovel for 6, salt shaker for 3. Don't know why I would need a sleeping mask. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16, which is a lie. Effective the first week of December, payroll. Yeah. Without. Can't play the arcade game. Disappointing. New floor plans while drafting in this room. Alright, well, let's go with another parlor game. This is a black box. Okay, so that's a lie. The black box is not empty. This is... Okay, so this one has to be true. That was a lot easier than the last one. Double gem. This is my only active path outside of starting area. Why do you not give me the door on the other side? Because this would be the best place to have a door. Courtyard is the only thing I can do to keep it alive. Still no hint as to how to open that safe. Alright, so no matter what, this is a dead end. So might as well go with some... good stuff. Good use of that key. Oh. Well, I didn't get to keep that key for long. 2 gems and, 3 gems, I think. Oh. Okay, bedroom does keep me alive. Reddington. Den's got doors. That's the only thing I care about right now. I mean, I have a lot of gems. Let's use one and see what's in here. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will only allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Locked. That's likely to find items laying around in your house. But we want that, don't we? Redraw. Observatory again. Walk-in closet, 4 items, but that's a dead end. Bunk room, also a dead end. A pair of chests have been added to the entrance wall, which probably means I need a pair of keys to open them with. Locked. Well, son of a bitch. Also locked. Old shaker. All right, I'm gonna buy this to see what it does. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Well, that was less game saving than I had hoped. Church can't steal from me. I'm already poor. I don't know what those 2 star points are. Start off with a gem. I can think of worse things. Dead end a little early, but wouldn't mind having a key in the pocket. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Another dead end, but it's a new room at least. Imagine putting your kid to sleep in this house and never being able to find him again. The Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan or the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eye down. If he was ever outside when the clouds went around. Do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read in the bath and the bed. Maybe you can guess what the that we have said. It's the story of a boy who wore red. He looked like a prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, the book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince in his book, the red book we just read. Okay, don't think there's any hints or anything in that, but fantastic story. I haven't found any use for the breaker box yet. This is going to be worth bonus steps because of the nursery. Box contains the gems. All 3 boxes are empty. Well, we know that one's a lie. This box and the blue box are empty. So I'm going to assume that's true. Yay! Green rooms do not cost gems to draft, but that's a dead end. Security room. That's at least going to give me doors I can use. Key card. Garage, 3 keys, but a dead end. Observatory. What do I get for the 3rd time? 3 extra steps. That's a little unsatisfying. It's fine with steps. Locked door. Kitchen's the only one that's going to give me a way to progress. These are just going to be extra steps. Every green room in your house. I don't think I have any green, do I? Just the one, probably? I'm a little colorblind. Breaker box, I can open up that key room. I don't have any gems. Fine, we'll go with the breaker box. Yeah, so that means I can go... So, even if I turn off the box, I can't use the door. Okay, so what the point of that switch is... Well, guess we're using the key. Chapel's the only one with an exit strategy. All of them are dead ends. No kissing. Sorry. Dead again. Spread gem in each green room. This is officially... Yeah, nowhere else we can go. Alright, bear with me a second. Had a guy send me a message about my RAM I have for sale. Don't feel like I'm getting any closer to anything yet. Let's go this way first. This is the same stars I had last time. Alright, let's get the utility box in here again. If I turn this off in the beginning, does that prevent keycard rooms from spawning? Because it didn't do anything when I turned it off when we had the locked one. This box is in the middle. Okay. The gems are in the middle box. Okay, that one's painfully obvious. Okay, metal detector. No coins or keys. Coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Oh. Banana. That one's worth 3. Two gems for a passageway. You inventory all items in the house. I don't think I've noticed that before. Where do you see inventory? Aha, so that didn't spawn a locked door. I don't see anything that would be in inventory here. More likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Green rooms better. I mean, it's a new room. Something's in here. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Okay, free shovel. Got shovel and metal detector. I feel like I should be walking around the compound at this point. Always the only one that gives me a door. Oh, I can't go. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I could go back and see if I could find a gem. But you're locked in once you press it. Alright. This one may end my game if I don't get lucky. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the west wing will be closed until further notice, while the floor plan associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. Notes that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Glad I had a key. This is the only one that gives me a door. Shit. Go to check. Retrieve it on another day. Oh. Well, we've already lost, so... The new rig is operational. Well done, sir. maybe I'll come back here after I make sure that I can't use the shovel for anything today. I got an offer for 400 on my Ram Red. Glad I waited the extra 30 minutes. Bobo. You basically have reinvented your whole rig at this point. What remains from the one you had like 3 months ago? I have 2 micro centers in Atlanta, actually. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. In what direction? Alright, I'm curious. Let's see what's in here. No. So the secret passage is just a straight ahead thing. Okay. Absolutely nothing. It's all new. Even your cooler. Well done, sir. 'Tis always fun to tinker. How's your weekend going so far? Off to a good start? Oh, me? My day was busy. Aquarium is every color of room. Let's go with a bedroom. Just in case I have to make it back to the coat check room. But yeah, I'm quite glad the day's over. Billiard room. Been here before. Don't know. What I'm doing here. Okay. Two, 5. 10. 15. What the hell is this game? That's a great question, Red. Have you heard of Blueprints? Or are you just talking about this mini game? It was in the Game Awards. It was kind of popular when it came out. It's a solo dev thing. A lot of people was saying that it got robbed at the Game Awards. So I kind of wanted to give it a try myself. Okay, that did something. 256. Is there, like, rules somewhere? Walking sim puzzle? Yeah, kinda. So, every day you start in the entrance hall. The goal is to get to the antechamber. And as you progress through, the you randomly get 3 rooms that you can choose from, and you have to kind of build a path to the antechamber. And there's like different rooms that have different benefits and things of that sort. 256 7. I got no idea what the hell this puzzle is. I finally finished Spartacus today. My only real complaint is historical accuracy, of course. They really shoehorned Caesar into the whole Spartacus plot. Probably just because it's the only Roman anyone ever has heard of. Okay, that did something. 25613. 8. Oh, we've always gone up. So let me try the higher numbers. Okay, starting on this side. 10. Oh, no, I did that wrong. 13, 15. 17. 19. 16. 14. Okay, 20. But you can't go up from 20. Whatever the next one is, it better be the last one. Speaking of Caesar, Caesar's Legion in season 2 was fun. Oh, I'm glad they made the cut. I haven't started yet. How many episodes are left before the season's over? And only one more week until Game of Thrones is back. God willing, hopefully it's good. Five out so far, so only a few left. God damn it, I forgot how to do this. Wait. So there's multiple solutions? Keep doing the same one over and over again. Yep, Sunday. No. Sorry, it's not House of the Dragon. It's Oh God, Duncan Egg, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I think it was. Hey! Oh my God, all of that worked for one key. Oh, it's a silver key. Key leads to a room with many doors. Well, that's completely useless because I don't have any doors that are actually going to get me to the end of the hallway, but I still don't understand what that game was. Not see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Go to the... Turn the lights on in the dark room. Makes me less hyped, but should still be interesting. I will hope so. Trees outside. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume, for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. What is this? Broken lever. Okay, so that's what I need to get into the anti-chamber, which I'm not going to be able to get to in this run anyway. Oh, I don't have any gems. Alright, so this is the last. What's that? Better chance of finding items. Well, that's not going to work with it being the last room. Oh, I should have used the dice reroll. I had a dice reroll. Yeah, I can't progress anywhere else from here. So, the heart on the tree. It wasn't this one. No Winds of Winter thing has killed any hype of the franchise. Yeah. It's definitely an unfortunate, bitter aftertaste. I did see a locked gate out here somewhere. At least I'm pretty certain I did. Is that a locked gate before? So I have exactly enough energy. Well, I can also pop into the guest bedroom. The new CPU has like doubled or more my FPS in some certain scenarios of games. Oh shit. I don't get bonus point. Oh. That's just a one-time plus 10. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Oh. I don't have enough energy to get back to the coat check. Ah, well. That's depressing. But you don't play at 4K, do you? Because 1440 and 1080, I guess that would be a little bit more CPU side than GPU side. All right, let's start with Parlor, get some gems. This box contains the gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. Well, only one of them does. We know that's a lie. All 3 boxes. Okay, yep. Hey there, Haidar Mohammed. How you doing tonight? Getting ultra wide now? I mean, if anything, you should go OLED. I think that might be my next upgrade if I decide to upgrade that GPU. I think I'll go with a Courtyard. Seems like it always comes with a free... Okay, not always. Oh, yes it does. Shovel. Oh, I should have used the shovel. Turnip. Delicious. Den would be good. Well, let's see what we get for the 4th time. I hold off a little on the OLED. OLEDs are coming down in price. They're not as bad as they used to be. Okay, got one more gem out of that. Draw new floor plans. I don't think I've unlocked the drawing room before. Oh, yeah, I think I have. Desperately looking for any hints that they might want to show me here. Security. So where does it show me inventory? Aha! One or two security cards with a low setting. Five. You should expect to see one or two security doors. Why would I want more? Oh, I need to know a password for it. At least I haven't missed anything in terms of inventory yet. Garage would be nice, but I'd use my last gem to get here. Locked. Also locked. Okay, beautiful. You will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. Why do I want this? Isn't it good that I can see all three? How does this work now? The children's writer, Mary Gold. Never consider herself a success. Well, the Red Prince is based off of her son. Here in the leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing one that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Quick to dismiss the rumors about author Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy through the charges were later dropped. Split was a longtime publisher, citing personal reasons. After the arrest last week of her fellow author and colleague Kayla Manning. Manning and White at press function. Seen at the corner, a suspicious bag under the weight. It's the third last year. No traces discovered of Singa Eris, but search continues. Thieves in the Royal Captain Ben Aries have been broken into the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. I would assume that there's like a hint in here about a something rather. I don't see anything. All right, let's see what the mystery room is. Guest bedroom, okay. Not ideal. Locked. Mystery room with a gem. Ooh. Roman bath. The pool. Won't let me go for a swim. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool. On a specific floor plan will be different depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day. Running. All right, let's play the mystery. Nook. Okay. Needs to get a key. Oh, the parlor is not the entrance hall. This one is. Okay. Wasted a few steps there. I don't have any money or gems. Oh, 2 gems for that. Alright, well, might as well get some free items. Golden key and rabbit's foot. Gotta go all the way back around. Go to the dark room, actually. Have I missed anything yet? Not yet, no. Oh, I can't see shit. Chapel. Could be worse. Disappointing. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread through the entire house, they're placed in this room instead. What's this? A safe deposit key. For what? Safe code 9083, but that's probably a lie. Each green room. I don't have too many green ones, maybe 2. I would like the garage, though, just to see what it does. This would wall me off dangerously. Damn. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 is reached. Well, that's a new room, and it's got a lot of doors. Wood-fired pizza. Plus an additional 10 if you have a furnace in your house. Oh, and a key. Patio and give me some gems. Block me off from the left side of the antechamber, though. Occasionally you may discover small amounts of dirt in certain rooms. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate them. Okay. Old tin can, not worth picking up. That was fucking pointless then. Is it Santa Ana season bread? It's not this time of year, is it? So I only had 2 green rooms. Yeah, just the 2. Yeah, this would give me at least a door to the antechamber. Magnifying glass. I know a use for that. If I can get a breaker box. Yeah. I remember it more for the Mexican general, but yeah. Have I missed anything? No. The Rampode? Yeah. It's been an interesting 2026 so far, hasn't it? Control water throughout the estate. That would be another dead end. I don't have another way out without a key. And I'm fucked. I went to bring the Shaw in the back. I'm curious to see if that would be the actual result of everything. Yes, this is the door to the antechamber. Every box is black. Every box contains a gem. One of the other two boxes would be true if you replaced the word every with the word this. This box contains gems. This box is black. Okay. And a free apple. All right, let's take the utility closet. See if we get the dark room again. I only have the one green room. Metal detector. I find a shovel. Got a couple things we can dig up over here. Get my gem back. The only one that gives me doors. Oh no, observatory does. Okay, what do I get for the fifth one? Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Blah. Lavatory, billiard room, or chapel. Alright, so it's a different pattern than last time. And I really don't understand how this puzzle works. No fucking idea. Where's Bree? Good question. No idea. Metal detector. Oh. And one more. Yeah, I have no idea. Weight room. Lose half of your steps. That's not good. That's the only thing that keeps my doors going. Doesn't really seem to do anything. Dark room. I have the utility closet. And I have a metal detector. I could get a magnifying glass. Do I lose half again? No, I do not. Okay. No, you don't have magnifying glass for sale. Sledgehammer. Probably complaining about something. Of course she is. It's Bree. Turn the dark room electricity back on. Opens electronically powered security doors. Okay. Longer be able to see all 3 floor plans. My steps. Locked. Shit. I don't have enough steps to get back to anything. So I just pass out in the waiting room. Only one new room. All right. I think I'll do at least one more day. Maybe more, depending on how it goes. Box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Box next to this box contains gems. Yay. Whenever you enter, you lose 2. But it gives me a door. To start, lose 2 more steps from the gym. Now this is my last hope. Coat check already. Library. Magnifying glass. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you visit the library. Well, Marion Marigold is plot relevant. So let's see if we can take a look at that next time. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. The tree with the heart was cut down. Freezer. That's one for each room in your house, but it's a dead end. It's the only ones that could give me door, shovel. No, that was yesterday that I found the room that I needed the shovel. Or metal detector. Sleeping mask. No idea what the hell the sleeping mask would do. Maybe give me bonus steps for the next day because I slept so well. Security room. It's the only one that gives me a door I can use. One safe box deposit key. Where did I miss that? Oh. Literally on the table next to me. Unless written by hand. Oh. I was curious what that said. Swan song. Hey! Oh my god. Flashbacks. Red needs a shower. Well, I hope you enjoy Red. The only way to go is here. Furnace. That'll be a dead end. That's the only one that gives me anything. Can't afford it. Alright, a key. Key is good. I'm down to one not blocked off passage. Patio's the only one that would keep me going. So there is now reason for me to buy that shovel. Oh, I own the shovel. I'll probably buy a sleeping mask at the end here. Just to see what it does. Oh, I get another shovel. Oh, I think that's the one they thought I already owned. Rock. Awesome. A brick. Double awesome. Plus 6 steps. And a coin. And a metal detector. Ah. I have to go through the chapel again. I want to have 8 coins so I can buy a sleep mask. It's the only one that keeps me alive. Nope. Something's in here. Where? Oh. All of these will get me a dead end. Let's go with coat check. Magnifying glass. So I no longer have access to that for today. That means I don't have enough money for... Yeah, I don't have any coins I can find out there. So I can't buy the sleep mask. I'm gonna check to see if there's any dirt piles out here. Oh, this is a little place. Okay. So if I get the magnifying glass, I can get the storage, the crap. What is it called? The dark room. And the breaker box room. And I should be able to unlock that gate. Yeah, I don't see any dirt piles outside that we can dig up. Can't see shit in here. Well, that's a shame. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. It was a busy ass day. It's a little bit of a shorter stream than usual. I think I'm going to do a little bit of research on this game, and I'll probably pop back in and give it another go here. But, we're doing pretty good. We filled out the whole damn thing, but in the end, we couldn't progress. Oh, well, I do appreciate you hanging out with me. We'll be back Monday and Wednesday next week. Pick up on Clair Obscure a little bit longer. Maybe hop in for a little bit more Blueprints next Saturday, or possibly Rocket League if we can get the Frosty and Red together. But till then, I hope you enjoy, and ideally, we'll catch you again next week. But till then, have fun. I'm going to bed. See ya.